Nope, no cutscene.
Alright, homie. So you want to know about lowriding? My car club has a spot a little up north. You want to roll? Let's do this. I got you on some tacos. Okay, let's talk about your car. It's terrible. Hey, I'm Latina. I'll be honest with you. Solo la gente que no te quiere nunca te dirá la verdad. Créeme. And you're with us now. If you look bad, we look bad. If you shine, we shine. And I tell you, you're gonna shine. Go to the shop as soon as you get there. We'll put hydraulics on this GNX and throw some paint on it. No worries if you don't like the color. You can change it in free drive. The basics of lowriding. Pretty soon, I'll show you how to make your car even more badass. That's the beauty of the... ¡Idiota! ¿Dónde aprendió a conducir este? Uy. This dog really has no educación. Oh, sorry, homie. Let's keep it moving. Izquierda, on the left. A la derecha, don't miss the turn. The crossroads after the church. Some people really have no business to do. It's dog territory. They're part of the reason we're here. Motorfest wants to do a contest. They want to know which style is the best. Everybody knows the answer, but anyway. Here's one with guts. Everyone gonna love you, definitely. Follow my people, they'll show you the way. El Sereno Car Club. They're like my family. We know each other since, since way back. All from East Los. All love cruising, all of the same lifestyle. You won't find more close-knit and respectful people. Still straight ahead. Right, then left. Oh, it's on your right. You're almost there. Ay, estamos en casa. It's good to be home.
Shorty too naughty, pool party wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money
Like my primo always says, it ain't a lowrider if it doesn't have hydraulics and shiny rims.
Keep it official. Why not?
Oh, and feel free to change the color paint if you don't like it. Come on, vamos al borlo. Go with the flow and let El Diablo take control of this GNX.
and my homies got the arm and they feel like Tony Stark. And you let them on your records and get up the door. Feeling like Kobe back in his prime. If we talk about the numbers, then I probably go LeBron. I'm a lion out the jungle, at the top I'm like the Dons. It's my life, it ain't a movie, I won't
Give me more moves.
Probably running like ain't no option. Throwing that sister on my homies. Got me like John Stockton. Every week I stay dropping. Got to stay consistent in. Hurt the blind, lead the blind. But I got the vision in. Know the streets efficient in. Needed my assistant ends. Versus my existing ends. Came in long distance ends. Look, I ain't turning down to nothing. Shimmy the crown or something. Unit full of G's. Back when Kobe told me how to stun it. Pops was slinging yayo. He was getting to the bucks. But I ain't had 50 cents. Now my statements in the plus. The brakes I hit the thrust. Guard the stakes, I leave them cut. Ask about me in my city. Motherfuckers know what's up, bus.
No te detengas.
Stepping on buses, hopping on fences. Call of Duty, me and my we in the trenches. Camping at the crib, playing true crime LA. Sending dreads nice, bumping Ice Cubes, good days. Such a 90s baby though. If we grind it, then we grind it. Man, I feel like Tony Hawk. And my homies got the iron, and they feel like Tony Stark. And you better watch your records and get up the door. Feeling like Kobe back in
like it was possessed. People gonna go crazy for her when she's finished.
The next one is bound to be breathtaking. Let's complete this playlist.
Bumpers and roof customization are gonna change your car in a radical way. Choose carefully. Guapa! This lady's ready to stroll the barrio. Look at this sunset. Reminds me of LA. We're never far from Cali. Hey, homie, remember when I told you about the Don versus Lowrider contest? Starts tomorrow. I was thinking, maybe you could come with us, show these pendejos, I mean, these people, that lowriders can beat any cars. But you need to know how to race your car before... It's okay, I'm confident. Second lap. Turn right, driver. There's always more than one way to win a race. Pay attention. The crowd seems to like what they see. Or use your hydraulics if you can. They're gonna fall in love with you. For my people, building a lowrider is a real way to express their identity. It goes beyond the cars. It's a lifestyle. We've been doing it for a century. A lot of people have tried to keep it down, but we're still doing it. Gas. Let the Don people know we're coming. Look, there should be shiny skirts and fenders. It's always the details that make the difference. No trace of the donks. Let's set the moon and make our mark. Move that lowrider! Don't run into the cops, that's the motto. I don't see it coming to an end like legato. Get chipped like staccato, send a wave through the hood, now sounding like vibrato. Why you eat bread with avocado? We be trying to dodge shells before it landed on tomato. Singing all my sorrows on Apollo, I been trying to pave the way, but they didn't tell me it was potholes. America ain't dreaming, if it's scheming when the birth, every nation came with black light. We all live with black genius, everybody love the culture, they be black by convenience. Sounded like a real anthem. Shawty saw my wallet, now she think a answer. Whoa, telling me she wanted me to hammer. Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer. No, I can never trick, unless the bitch is my bitch with a kiss on my lips like, I am not a man with a limp, I'm a man with a gift, and I'm doing my shit like, tell them other niggas. Keep calling, you got it. Count bigger, and my body count bigger, that's without a doubt. I'm 100 steps ahead, that's a lot of mouth, that's a lot of clout. What you all about? What your dollar amount? You a boy scout, yeah, I'm a big dog. Tell the truth, I don't reach all this shit. Time to 20, mother, turn this shit off. 45, feeling like I'm on a car. I ain't I've got a surprise for you. The only thing missing for a real lowrider.
Sounding like a real anthem. Shawty saw my wallet like a
That's a good sticker. Vamos, this fool isn't ready for what's coming.
For what?
Who's that?
I'm Weasel. The driver you're racing against is with me, and the car belongs to my guys from Hooligan.
Weasel? You mean like a stretch raton?
You can say that. Looks like you got a little bark on you. How about you and me spice things up, senorita?
It's Senora Sofia Molina Cervantes to you. Vale, I'm listening.
A bet. If we lose the contest, that car is yours. But if we win, though, well, you know how that go.
What am I gonna do with a car like that? Those fat, ugly wheels? Whatever. I'm not scared of a challenge. Órale, accepted.
Deal.
Come on, homie. No way we're losing this. Whenever you see a shortcut, take it. It'll save you seconds.
One more lap, slow riders.
Can somebody turn his radio off? En cuanto tengo este capricho, le pongo llantas de 13 pulgadas. I see the finish. Honky donk. I think your car is ours.
Hold on there. Still plenty of race left.
Last race, people. Let's show what our cars and our people are made of. Lowriders on hypercars, but they thrive in the street. Take advantage of this. Be smart and look for the shortcuts. They're everywhere in the city, so abre los ojos. One of them is coming real soon, actually. Turn left when I tell you, driver. Right now!
I see you taking them shortcuts. That ain't cool.
Chion, you're gonna cry to your mama?
Always snappy with the comebacks, huh, senorita? All right, then. Let's play it that way, then.
Senora! Go straight. Don't turn.
You know that no matter what you do, we leave with your car, right? We make a great donk out of it, you know what I'm saying?
¿Qué me está diciendo este tío? Don't listen to him, driver. He's losing it. Vale, you got this. The car you're driving is nothing like the one you came to us with. She's got the wheels, she's got the style. You've made a true lowrider out of this máquina. We're definitely gonna win this contest. We're letting a dog win this race. Push that máquina. Yay! En tu cara, Weasel. Aquí es lowrider territory.
No excuses, yo. You guys are on fire. Should do business together.
car is waiting for you at the Donk vs. Lowrider container. Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver. New playlist ahead. Let's go.
What's up, guys and girls? Hope you didn't miss us too much. We're getting back to it, and this time we're going further and higher. We've kept the craziest Red Bull vehicles for this playlist. You'll have to drive these machines and push them to their extreme limits all over Maui. And because we wanted to spice things up a little bit, we called in the Daredevils. Extreme drivers that set the highest score before you, beat them and show that you are the true, the only, and the ultimate Daredevil. Well, I know I'm hyped. This is going to be mad. Let's go.
Red Bull Wild Ride. From motorsport to automobile madness, there is only one step. To the next objective.
Oh!
Let's
Change.
deal the cards. The Queen, Dirt and Air Specialist. The Joker, this guy's sick, but that's why he's so good on a bike. And the Ace, the Flash of Motorsports. You'll have to beat the times of these three guys in action-focused events. But this is still just our first meeting. Show them you're not here to bluff. It shakes up, huh? The previous RSQ had been slightly damaged due to the vertical acceleration when landing after big jumps. Audi has reworked the... Oh boy, here we go again. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Audi has reworked the shock absorbers and chassis. This version is much safer. Well, as long as you don't land on the roof. On your left. Be surprised by the sharp turn at the end. Introductions made, now time for action. The Queen kicks off. Keep your eyes peeled. She's not bad at this game. That was really cool. The Queen is done. She looks confident. Now get ready. In 5 seconds, it's your turn. It's on. Show the crowd that you can beat the Queen in her own speciality. The rule is simple. Perform all the actions requested as quickly as possible. Targets or barn roof ahead. Your choice. Ride on some more barn roofs and you're in business. That was really cool. Here we go again. Smash all the targets you can.
Not this again.
We leave the action list aside for a marine adventure. Red Bull's strong connection to action on the water is nothing new. They are heavily involved in high-speed sailboat racing. It's like an Alpha GP race, but on the sea. They even race thunderboats at 200 miles an hour. That's pretty much what you're doing right now. A powerboat race where you have to fight against time. Let yourself be carried away by the current and the giant fans.
I fucking hate boats, man. Holy shit.
We leave the action list aside for a marine adventure. Red Bull's strong connection to action on the water is nothing new. They are heavily involved in high-speed sailboat racing. It's like an Alpha GP race, but on the sea. They even race thunderboats at 200 miles an hour. That's pretty much what you're doing right now. A powerboat race where you have to fight against time. Let yourself be carried away by the current and the giant fans. That was
Bullshit.
great. Let's get back to business.
Yeah.
Told me that one of the heaviest moments of his life was riding this motorcycle on a 24-foot wave. On land or in the water, you can do anything with this machine. You can do wheelies, backflips, hit targets while jumping. It's freestyle motocross, so do all the freestyle tricks you can think of and smash the Joker's time.
Nope, I didn't do it. No.
Told me that one of the heaviest moments of his life was riding this motorcycle on a 24-foot wave. On land or in the water, you can do anything with this machine. You can do wheelies, backflips, hit targets while jumping. It's freestyle motocross, so do all the freestyle tricks you can think of and smash the Joker's time.
Fuck.
record straight. The Joker
God damn
is
it.
out. I've been waiting for. Drifting is my thing, and on top of that, I know this M4 very well, having seen it shine in competition.
Oh hell, this is drift car.
Told me his team got 2 M4 models before they were even marketed and made 2 1,000 horsepower drift machines for himself and his brother Joe. Enjoy it. It feels absolutely sick drifting with this monster. The ace. He's not much of a talker, but he's quick and sharp. No one can argue with that. guy is fast. Oh, yeah. All right, the ace set the bar high, but that was to be expected. An AGP with a rally wheel set. It's precise, it can go anywhere at high speed, and with all that, it can jump.
Ah, fuck.
We'll get it this time.
Nice.
In this game.
Full house. Oh my fucking god, are you serious?
The Joker, the Ace, and the Queen get together for one last time. It's a full house. class event, so it's going to be a shaker. We start with the water bike. Airtime, targets to hit, and wall rides. You know the drill. For the Ferrari 488. That's the asphalt park. Near misses, targets, and all these actions at high speed.
What am I doing? That's not...
Literally giving you wings for the last action part.
Fuck, how do you do photos again? Fucking plane, move! Ah!
action driver.
Jesus.
Kudos.
Never
This
again.
one will be hard to digest for the daredevils.
Never again.
You have. Click. So, daredevils, who's the boss? giving a brand new playlist a go. New challenges unlocked.
Right, last one. Then I can finally put this to rest.
Playlist constraints removed. You...
Oh shit.
Can now experience it, driver. Two bulls face each other proudly in the Maui sun, symbolizing the intense speed clash that awaits you. What do you think? This was generated by a cousin of mine. I'm not great with poetry, but talking to you about playlists, now that I can do. Motorfest takes on the colors of Red Bull, the most energetic brand in motorsport. They've been investing.
Girls, Becky Evans here. I'm joining Motorfest for this new playlist, and I didn't come alone. Red Bull sets up at the summit of Maui on a playground dedicated to every possible racing discipline. We love it. In this playlist, you get to become a pro at every discipline and find out which discipline is the best. Can a motocross bike beat a rally car? Can an AGP beat an aeroplane? It's up to you to take on the craziest challenges and answer the questions that everyone's asking. And I won't be the only one hosting this playlist. Motorsport stars will join us and give you all of their tips and stories. It's shaping up nicely. Let's go. Let's begin the Red Bull experience.
The clash of disciplines starts now. To get the full experience, check out Sounds of Red Bull, the new track list in the music player. Let's see what's coming up.
To Motorfest, the podcast. Here, I get real with Red Bull athletes to tell us about the intensity of motorsports and the love they feel for it. And let's talk about Rallycross, which is the theme of the first playlist event. For the occasion, I asked two of the most exciting Rallycross names about their ideal car. Here are the Hanson brothers. Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, Timmy, if you were to describe your ultimate dream machine, what would it be?
Something like, what they have in Pikes Peak, a lot of power, a lot of suspension travel, being able to jump really far.
Kevin, over to you.
Like really long suspension travel, so you can jump like crazy. Rebel livery, red.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. The car you're about to drive meets a lot of Kevin and Timmy's criteria. I hope you guys will love it. Oh, and to listen to the full podcast, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Just go to the Sounds of Red Bull track list of your music player. Enjoy the race. Welcome to the Red Bull Playground, boys and girls. Becky Evans here, improvising as the voice of the playlist. Ray Waller, the official voice of the festival, is bedridden, but don't worry, he'll be back soon. I'll be commentating on what you see, and don't blink because things are going to happen fast. tunnel for the first time. Now they have to adapt their driving to the tarmac. It's a cross-terrain race, just like this playlist, mixing all the disciplines of racing. Ladies and gentlemen, I've always wanted to say that. In my last podcast, Timmy Hansen explained how essential it is to gather enough speed, keep the nose up, and land flat for a successful jump. Woohoo! Looks like this one listened to the podcast. I see the Audi S1 EKS RX Quattro, the 2016 World Champion, has started in first position. But the big surprise, undoubtedly the Ford Puma Hybrid Rally 1, the brand's first electrified rally car. Boys and girls. Speed clash. Right, boys and girls, I'm super excited because we get to see the first clash of motorsports. We're staying in the dirt, and you know the first opponent because we already saw it in action, the Puma. But for the second, you'll have to listen to my last interview.
Hi, I'm Robbie Madison. I'm freestyle motocross rider. I've done a lot of cool stunts.
As a champion athlete and stunt performer, what does flirting with the limit mean for you?
To me, flirting with the limit is like being in the moment. When you're able to flirt with the limit, you're operating at the full maximum potential that you're able to operate. That's the pinnacle, right? That's peak performance.
And you guys, are you ready to flirt with the limits? Team Hansen or Team Madison? Which side are you on? The Ford Puma. Now you know better than anyone what this machine is capable of. You're witnessing a real speed clash. The first one to the finish is the winner. Right now, the bike and the car are on the same course, but to keep things fair, they'll diverge onto separate routes, designed to let each vehicle work to its full potential. The course is about to split. Straight ahead for the car, right for the motorcycle. The KTM definitely has the advantage of airtime. She's much better at jumping. But the Puma can deal with asphalt and is more reliable on straights. Both have their strong points. Which one will exploit theirs best? No matter the vehicle, dirt requires reflexes, but above all, instinct. Making the right choices quickly is the key to surviving the race. Studio. Listen to this, folks. What you're hearing is the sound of the KTM RC 16 2022 version, and that's my guess for today. 4 cylinders, 1,000 cubic centimeters, 250 horsepower for just 346 pounds. Take a look at this dynamic marvel and get ready to drive in the time attack. Don't forget, when you're driving along the coast of Maui or the streets of Honolulu, you can listen to all the podcast episodes on the Sounds of Red Bull track list. Now, time to unleash the moto racing power. Boys and girls, this event can seem simple, but it's crucial for our driver. A time attack to test whether the driver can handle the next clash of disciplines. The glass bend is undoubtedly a playground landmark, and no lie, it's definitely not safe. The RC16 is a little marvel. We had to wait until 2017 to see the RB KTM factory join the competition. The brand has won everything in other competitions, so it was time to see them take on moto racing. With something unknown. It's an agonizing decision.
For the next one, we'll put two disciplines in a head-to-head race and see which one crosses the line first. Racing car or racing bike? Which one is the best? Will it be the beautiful Ferrari 488 in its circuit version or the KTM RC16 that we all know has great skills? I'm leaning towards the bike. It's lighter and its top speed flirts with 224 miles per hour. It's the logical choice. But aren't we here to defy the laws of logic? Racing car addicts, it's up to you to prove otherwise. Ferrari meets Red Bull.
Deserves love.
discussion. Hey boys and girls, I hope you can keep up because we're about to go hard with the elite of motorsports, the AGP. Cars that can easily go up to 220 miles per hour. And because we always want more in this playlist, we add boost gauges. It's going to be strategic. And as always, I did my homework and talked all things racing with a pro driver. You might know him, Yuki Tsunoda. Could you break down what you feel your driving style is for us watching you on the screen?
My dad used to teach me a lot about braking. Definitely, I like to adapt braking. Recently, last two Grand Prix was a bit too much sometimes, and yeah, unfortunately, a couple of times went to the wall. You know, it feels great when you feel the G-force, you know, with the maximum longitudinal G-force when you have nailed the great braking.
And beside braking hard, be focused at the start. It's decisive for the rest of the race. Drivers first. The start is imminent. Let's go! A full AGP race. Using boosts in the right place at the right time will be decisive. Second lap. It's raining. It's going to be a completely different race from now on. Generations, RB13, 14, 18 and 20. 7 years of evolution from Renault to Honda engines. Between them, these four account for more than 70 podiums. Ultimate lap. Drivers, if you've got any extra nitro, now's the time to use it. that RB AGP just keeps getting better and better. The podcast, guys. As you've seen, the playground is a motorsports paradise, but there's still a place that we haven't experienced so far: the sky. I was lucky enough to feature Luke Chapella, Red Bull Air Race pilot, famous for being the first to land a plane on the very tiny helipad 600 feet in the air.
I'd love to know more about the bullseye stunt. There's an attempt, and then the plane like bounces and you keep going, and I had a heart attack and was like, oh my God.
I almost got a heart attack on the first one as well. It took me like 650 practice landings before I went for the actual landing on the helipad. So for an athlete to come out from what I thought was a failure, but that was quite challenging.
So cool. The video is online. You have to check it out. The next race is the most experimental of the playlist: AGP versus stunt plane. Place your bets. This is the second time that Red Bull is loaning you the RB20. You'll start to make a Dutchman jealous. Unsurprisingly, the AGP has the advantage on startup, but once the plane is airborne, it's a different story. If you're a Red Bull addict, you'll probably know that this isn't the first time an AGP and a plane have been put on the same grid. Last time, it was in a straight line in a drag race. Here the plane will have to make very tight turns if it wants to keep up with the AGP, which is much more accustomed to doing so. That's really exciting. We enter the second lap. I'm sure you're familiar with the RB20 on the track today, certainly more so than its aerial rival. Stressed for 10G and capable of reaching 975 meters per minute, its size makes it the perfect aerobatic aircraft. Let's hope our pilot will give us a taste. is tricky. When it comes to speed, the AGPs play in a different division. In your honest opinion, between rally, AGP, and motor racing, which is the most intense discipline? The one that brings the craziest sensations?
I think it's motor racing, actually.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I think F1. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd go for Formula One.
Rallycross, moto racing, or AGP? Here comes the ultimate challenge of the playlist, but also the end of the podcast. But I'm never far away. I'm always on the air. You find all the podcasts on the Sounds of Red Bull tracklist. And then, I don't know why, but I feel like we'll see each other again soon. It's off to the apex of the playlist. AGP, champion of all motorsports? Yeah, sense. Cross the line first in this head-to-head race? Answer in, about a few minutes. The rally car has already changed its course to reach the dirt. Each vehicle has its own special route designed to match its strengths. The AGP stands out for its speed and braking quality, and of course it sticks to asphalt and is unbeatable in corners. So to make things fair, it will be racing the longest route. The bike's route, on the other hand, is shorter but ultra-technical, forcing the rider to swing through the curves without losing speed.
racetrack, the Speed War. The AGP
And that's
won,
the
ladies and
entirety
gentlemen, the Queen of Motorsports, the one and only.
of the Crew Motorfest base. Holy shit.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you. End of Speed Clash, the first milestone in a promising...
I think it is. Oh, yes! Ah.
A new playlist means new adventures, driver. New challenges unlocked. New challenges unlocked. Time for something fresh and new.
Done. Oh, jeez. The last two playlists I can't access it. You need to buy the fucking DLC, I'm afraid. Alright. We're out of here.